Okay, let's get at it.
Woo! Yay, hiking.
Okay, it's July 4th, 2021, day 33. A wet day 33. We tried to stay in the tent as long as we could, hoping the rain would stop. It's mostly stopped, but it's going to be a fun day. Well, I guess I should comment July 4th, Republic if we can keep it. Not looking so good these days. So we are finishing up what we were going to do yesterday, which is getting through the Mahoosuc Notch. Ooh, hold on. Which is going to be a lot of this, which is climbing over wet boulders and through and under and around wet boulders. But means not getting any, or Georgia's not getting any closer. So gotta get out there and do it. We'll see how this goes. We don't have a specific endpoint. I think today is one of our loosest days on where we're gonna end up. Our maximum would be 12 miles on a perfect day, and today is anything but that. So our outlet points are, we've got one at 10, we've got one at 7, we've got one at 5. So we'll see what happens. We're gonna play today by ear, see how long it takes us to get through this jumble of boulders we're approaching, and then we'll move on from there. Okay, let's get at it.
Top of this?
I just crossed the top. A lot better than going down and up, I think.
I agree.
How's your wingspan?
It's just not my world, baby. It's just not my world.
Squeeze.
What?
Squeeze. Okay, there are arrows down here. This is where we're supposed to be going. I actually have my pack slung on a shoulder because it's going to have to come off in a second. But we'll see what happens here. Ooh, I might be able to keep it on for a minute more. Okay, hold on. Let me get rid of those. They're not being helpful. Remove my pack here. Probably down.
Right here?
Yeah.
Put my squares just.
No.
No, come down.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. I think Pat can go back on.
Okay. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know yet. They do help me stabilize. Okay. No, the camera is not accidentally sideways. That's the only way I'm getting through this thing. Balanced on one arm.
Okay. Whoa! Hey, don't you fall, Tony.
Hey, I'll come down this way.
Going that way anyway?
Are we?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. We are now. I have no idea what this footage is going to look like, so I don't even know if I should leave it on, but we'll find out in a couple hours. No laying down on the job.
Yeah. Tell me where I'm going, boss.
Okay. I say we're going that way.
Okay.
We'll figure out how. I think up and over before I slid down would have been the better answer. So if you can get up there. Let me get up there first. Ooh, the tree's solid. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, either way. Yeah, that works. If you can come down there, you might be able to come up underneath that tree instead of over it like me. Figured I'd at least say we're still alive. You know, I should add like a 3-minute pause in between videos just to build up the suspense.
3 minutes later.
In the description, I'll say posted by other hikers who found the camera. Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Obviously, we are still making our way through. I think I said this already. I think this would be a lot easier if the rocks weren't so wet. Definitely wouldn't be easy, but the wet rocks are really what's making it a bit trickier. But going so far. Okay, this just gave me what the heck? So I came up over this, and Melissa noticed that, hey, there's an arrow pointing at that little tiny hole. So maybe that's how we avoid the what the hell. I have a funny feeling this is another pack off squeeze. Ooh, there are arrows in there too. Awesome. Okay, let's see what we get. Excuse me.
Give me a second. Could get that second leg under there. Never been caving. It's kind of fun. Okay, where to next?
Guessing down that way.
Man, this is fun.
Okay, well, the arrow is telling us to go down to the snow. And yes, that is snow and ice right there.
In July.
In July. Welcome to Maine. Guess they don't call it the hardest mile on the trail for no reason. Did I already use that line? I hope I didn't. I've thought it an awful lot. I don't know if I've said it on video yet. Okay. Now up. How are we doing?
My pants are trashed.
Yes, but how are we doing?
Oh, so much fun! Okay.
Okay, here we go. Let's knock this bitch out. It is kind of funny passing the northbounders coming through, or section hikers, the folks heading north, and they're all like, "Are we just about done with this yet?" It's like, nope. I think they're as disappointed as we are with the answer. I don't quite get it. The map doesn't show us out of the notch yet.
Nope.
But,
free to go.
But we've somehow
On trail.
hit actual trail again. So we'll see what's on the bottom of this little hill. I'm still going without the poles because I can't imagine we're through. And that's why. Okay. We did have a slight reprieve, so that was good. Well, looks like we're back at it. Only like 0.2 to go, though. Okay. Finally got myself the snowball. I sense an end to this. Do you?
No. Ever.
I can smell it right over this next set of boulders.
Are we out? Tell me we're out.
I'm calling us out.
I need to be out. That sucked.
How did you really feel about it?
It's like 3 days in a row and I said trail sucked.
Now it's just crappy trail instead of wet boulders. Next stop, Full Goose campsite for some lunch. Whew, that was the longest mile I have ever had.
That was pretty difficult.
Woo!
Oh boy.
Oh
done.
boy, here we go.
Yay!
I suppose the ladders are better than climbing the sheer rock faces, but not much. Okay, we're coming across the top of Fulling Mill Mountain. So after getting through the notch, we were greeted with a steep climb up, which we happily took because it was not bouldering. But we're pretty much at the summit. It's just a flat crest, and a little over half a mile down to the shelter where we're going to have lunch. And then we'll figure out what our plan is for the afternoon, other than get as many miles as we can in. Okay. I think we'll call this the official peak of Fulling Mill Mountain. It's actually really cool. Definitely not as viewpointy as some of the other clear views we've had. But it's really neat with the clouds just sitting over the other mountains. Okay, I think that's the way we're going. The shelter's down in the valley down there. And then on the other side of that mountain is New Hampshire. And on the other side of New Hampshire is Georgia. So that's why we're going to go that way. Okay, we've been bumping over these bumps, slowly but surely. Got about 3 more of them to go.
We're not up this one yet, 0.3.
And we're not up this one. I'm counting this one.
0.3.
Yeah. Okay, just checking out the lovely waterfall. That is the trail. Not bad. I do not know where this ladder goes to, but it looks like it's 100 feet tall from this angle. Not quite, but still pretty darn tall.
What the fuck is that rebar down there doing?
Okay. You see that blaze?
No. Yeah.
And
what the fuck does that mean?
that's what we just had to come down. Okay, it is end of day 33. We are back in our tent and not getting rained on currently. Yay.
Yay.
So we had a short mileage day today. It was shorter than we were hoping. We went 6.0 miles.
We did, but it took us all flipping day to do it.
It was a tough day. The notch was a challenge. Took us a while to get through it. And then we went over
3 peaks.
3 peaks
of some mountain I don't remember the name of.
Yep. So it was
and the peaks were the climbs aren't bad, but the peaks were rock face. Yep. And it's been pouring all day on us, which is fine, but the rock face is super slippery and the descents off each of those peaks are super steep. So I go super slow.
Yeah. So we did them slowly, but we got here. So we picked a random as we were really wanting to push to the New Hampshire border.
It's a mile and a half away.
Mile and a half away, and we passed what looked to be a reasonable stealth site next to a little stream, and we jumped on it.
It was late in the day. I was worried. We didn't know what the next mile and a half looked like. We knew we had one more climb and descent. Yep. And worried about pushing dark and trying to do that in the dark wasn't going to work.
Yep. So
and we weren't sure about the stealth spot at the border either.
Yep.
So we'll hit the border first thing in the morning. And
yeah, maybe not first thing in the morning.
Okay, we'll hit the border early in the day tomorrow, and then take it from there and get out of this
lovely state.
I'm done with Maine. I'm sure Jimmy's got lots of video today for me saying it, but I said a lot of bad words about Maine. I'm just going to be honest, the last 3 days were tough.
Yeah, these last 3 days are definitely the a 3-day string that's been harder than anything else we've done.
Harder. It's been rainy for 3 days. Yeah. And the terrain has just been brutal.
Yeah, we did also start a little bit later today. Not a lot, but a little bit later.
8 o'clock instead of 7:30.
Trying to wait the rain out, but
didn't work. It rained all
didn't
day.
work. Oh well. But
it's
good
over.
day anyway.
Over. We're still on trail. Life is good.
See ya.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.